What's up, Backgammon fans? Welcome to this Grandmaster sharing secrets video. I'm Marc Olsen, Backgammon Galaxy Grandmaster. Today we're going to play some coin games and see if I can get my coin balance here, if I can get that up a bit. I lost quite a few coins lately, so I'm now at 334,000 coins. I'm going to try to grind that up a bit. On the rating ladder, I'm down at number 15. Could be better, but I think I'm going to work hard and go make a run for it soon. But today we're going to play some coin games and hopefully analyze the games after. And I hope that you can learn something from watching me play and sharing my insights. So let's get to it. Let's put a minimum of 400 coins. So here we go. We have an opponent. Never see Mech MG. Okay, very difficult username, but he's from Canada. 55 years old, and let's go. Oh, he slots with 4-2-1, so I'm gonna hit him. 5-4, he should make my 5 point here. There you go. Easy move. Yeah, let's see if I can get a 6. I can get a 6. Oh, there's actually some nice alternatives here. I could make the 18 point, but I think I just have to hit him here and just safety this guy. Yeah. Let's do this. Lock up a big lead in the race. I think he should come in with a 5 and play the 4 down here to his 16 point. Yeah, I agree with that move. 4-2, I could safety this guy, but I wonder if it's worth to, I think it's worth it to unstack. And there's some of the deuces here are duplicated because he needs a deuce to hit, but he also needs a deuce to build over here. 2-1. 4-2, 5-2, 6-2, make the 18 point. So there's some duplication here. I'm going to go for the 4 point. Okay, I don't think he's thinking about doubling here. 4-1, that makes his the 20 point. Good move. We're nowhere near double yet. Ooh, that's great, because then I have a chance of getting full freedom here. All it takes is for him to miss this shot. Oh, and he does miss. I have a solid race lead here. You see the pip count here in the middle of the board. But I don't think I can double it yet. Usually you need to get this guy to safety. And you also want to have 4 checkers or less on the midpoint here, because otherwise you don't have market losing sequences. So I don't think this is a double yet, despite my big racing lead. Okay, I can get it to safety. Very nice. And I'm using the browser version of Backgammon Galaxy here. Remember, you can also download the app in app stores, both for Android and iOS. Now, however, I'm a little bit better because I managed to clean up the blot, but I still have this problem with 5 men on the midpoint, which means I don't have any market losers. Even if I roll double 6s, I'm not going to be able to clear the midpoint. So I think it's still no double. I'm up 23 pips. Yeah, let me take one more roll. Okay, these guys are stuck. So I'm just going to play this. So my strategy here is basically to wait to double until I'm down to 4 men on the midpoint. It's a little bit atypical because he has my 9 point made, which means that basically it removes my double 4 as a market loser because it's blocked. So he's a little bit better off than he normally would be in a holding game. Here I'm gonna play 6-2 instead of 8-4, just to keep as many spare checkers on the 8 point as possible, because that's a supply of future 6s that I can play from the 8 point. I don't really need an inner board right now because I'm just playing a holding game, which is just a race, essentially. I'm trying to bring my checkers home without getting hit. Okay, there's a little bit of volatility here, particularly if I roll double 1, where it can hit and cover. But I don't think it's... This could be a double. I do have market losers here. Double 6, double 5. Double 3 is probably also going to be a market loser, but not a big one. But that's it. That's it. 6-1 makes the bar. If it wasn't for the 9 point here, if he was just on the midpoint, I would be doubling this all day long. But he's taken away my double 4, and he has more contact. Huh. Okay, it feels close to me whether I should double this or not. I do have market losers. So let's double. It might be on the thin side, but you never know when they're gonna drop, right? Even if it's technically a small no double, you might get a pass now and then. Okay, 6-3. That's just bringing my checker home. Six, 5. Now he's contemplating whether he should stay there with this little blot on my midpoint. He could actually, because I have 2 blots in my home board, but he doesn't really gain too much doing it. I'm just going to continue to clear from the mid. That is the critical point to clear at the moment. Double 1. I think he should just stay on my 9 point here. Keep maximizing contact. 6-2. Which deuce is better? This one is reasonable, but then I don't have a 6. I think I'm just going to play this one, even though it's a little bit wasteful to have a third man on the 2 point. 6-4. Yeah, I'm not going to make a pay now I'm not going to make this move when he has a 5 point board. Or 5 point prime is too strong, so I just have to play it safe. Unfortunately, just wait it out, hope for a better roll next time. Ooh, he's looking scary over there. Now he's making his 2 point, and there we leave a shot. So there's this one. This is 13 shots, but I have a terrible position, so I think I have to do this. This is more shots. It is, what is it? So it's all 4s, plus 3-1, plus 2-1 and double 1. Oh, sorry, double 2 and double 1, plus 6-2, plus 5-3. That's it. So it's 8 additional. So this is 19 shots. But if it works, then I'm good to go. This one is just 13 shots, but it looks terrible, and I'm in big trouble afterwards. So I think I have to do the other one. I think I have to volunteer more shots here. Could he redouble here? He could potentially redouble. He is a favorite to hit it, but he's... The problem is that he doesn't have a 6 prime, so all of his hitters are not winners. I could get a lucky 6-1 from the bar. And if he misses, then I can redouble him right back. I think that's a strong argument for not redoubling, because by not redoubling, he makes sure that he can play the game until the end. If he redoubles, he gives me the cube, and then if he misses, I'm going to redouble him. I don't know if he has a take or not. Okay, this is a big pass. Okay, let's see the analysis. Who played better? Okay, I played near perfection, and he played 11.8. Let's see if he's up for a rematch. I guess we don't really need to review the analysis mode here. Okay, looks like he's not up for a rematch. Let's go find a new one. Okay, we're going back here. By the way, this is the blunder database. You can see it compiles all the blunders that you make. Like one man back, for instance, I have 21 blunders here. This 6-3, I was supposed to play it like this. So this is such a great tool to have categorized blunders like this. But I didn't make any in this game, so no new blunders added. Let's do the same. Let's put the minimum filter to 400 Galaxy coins per point. And let's try to find a new opponent. Here we go. Simmons from Sweden, a 67-year-old male, 13,000 coins, and a Galaxy rating of 1650. So I should be a decent favorite here. Let's give him the mandatory good game. So my opponent split the back checker, so I should do the same. Here we go. He looks happy. He might recognize me. I get this a lot. Okay, let's make an anchor like he did, and let's do that. So if he wants to hit me with a deuce, I get a lot of return shots. Ooh, aces, that's a good one. He gets to make a 4 prime here. He went from having nothing to having a 4 prime, 4-2. It's tempting to make this little sneaky play, but I think I should just do this. The race is very close, so I don't want to get hit. Very important concept. Every time the pip count is very close, you don't want to get hit. Furthermore, when you have an advanced anchor like I do, you don't want to get hit because the advanced anchor enables racing. So if I roll double 5 or double 6s, I want to be able to race. So don't risk your race value when the race is very close. Okay, we never leave the anchor. We only leave the anchor, or we only run from a high anchor in 3 different instances. If you can run with a hit, if you roll a big double, so you don't have to break up the anchor, or if everything else crunches. So none of these 3 conditions are present here. So we're just going to play it like this, the most flexible way. 5-4. Yeah, pretty simple, I think. I agree. Okay, 6-3, not the best, not the best. I would like to do this with a 3, but then I don't have a 6, and the race is so close, so I guess this has to be my 6. And the 3, let's just go ahead and make the ace point. I could be slotting, but it's nice to have strong inner board in this kind of position, because if I have 3 blots, that means he can start being creative. Oh, look at this. Let's punish that. Okay, we can't punish it. Here we're up 5 pips, so I really don't want to get hit here. I really don't want to get hit. So I guess we play this. Yeah, if we play this, I don't want to get hit. The race is so close, which means I have basically 50% racing chances here. I don't want to risk that with a loose hit. Or sorry, by leaving a shot. I would have made a loose hit if I could. Okay, we need something to... Oh, that's great, huh? 1, 2. The last one we can't cover, so there's the ultra safe, like this, just 1 blot. Or we can increase his chances of dancing. I think this is the way to go. Let's do that. From 9 up to 16 dancing numbers here when we go from a 3-point board up to a 4-point board. Let's do it. And I think we can double now. We're up 22 pips, and we have a blitzing advantage. So that's 2 out of 3. You need to have 2 out of 3 points, right? That's just the chapter from Masterclass. Either in racing, blitzing, or priming. So here I would say that I have an advantage in racing and blitzing. Not priming, because I have the ace point made, and he has a decent prime over here. But 2 out of 3 points, that's usually enough to double, especially when you have threats. And every time your opponent dances, well, that's a threat of him dancing again. So I have threats plus 2 out of 3 points. This has to be a double. So let's see if he takes it. Okay, he does. Usually 2 out of 3 is a take. And I think he does have some pretty strong counterplay here with his prime. I might not cover. So I think it was a good take. Let's see, there's this play. I think this is the play. The cover and coming out. Is there any duplication here? 5-4 slightly duplicated coming in from the bar and hitting on the 16 and on the 21. But other than that, not much other duplication. Then I can do the other way around. 2 blots. But I might risk crunching here. That's the problem. I think this is a good time. I think it's a good time. It's 5-2, 5-1, 5-4, and double 5. And then 5-3, he's probably going to hit loose with 5-3 too, but we're not going to count it because it's not that good. So that's 7 good numbers we give him. But if it works, then we are free. I think we do it. I think this is the time to break the anchor and come off out from his prime. Okay, again, I'm looking for duplication here. I could play this and that, 5-6. I could play this and that. 5-2 is duplicated. I like this one actually. It blocks his double 5, and 5-2 is duplicated. Okay, nice that he danced. 5-1. I think I need to get out with the 5 and remove this one. That's 5-2 and 5-4. Yeah, let's go for that one. Very nice that he keeps dancing. Is there any sneaky ways here? Not really. Can I duplicate something? Not really. Okay, we play it like this. Dodging bullets. Ooh, double 4. 1, 2. So I either bury, but then I still have the problem if he rolls a 5. I think it's worth it to leave a 5-4. Also wins more gammons, this move. Okay, not bad. It looks like a gammon, unless he gets really lucky. Double 3, okay, that's 1. That's 2. So should I be aggressive, go for the gammon, or is the gammon already locked up? So here I'm going to count the crossovers. How many crossovers does he need here? So that's 1, 2, 3. This guy's 5, 7, 6, 13, 14 crossovers for him to save the gammon. That means that it's rather safe, the gammon win here. It's rather safe. Here I get hit. I leave a shot if I roll 6-1 or 5-1. That's 4 out of 36. I think it's better to probably just do this because we win a gammon very high percentage of the time. Yeah, let's do it. I'm not exactly sure. Not exactly sure. 11 versus 14 crossovers. I'm a very big favorite to win a gammon after this move, but yeah, it's not that big of a risk to leave 4 bad numbers. He only hits a third of those, right? So it's like getting hit 1.5 out of 36 times to log in the gammon. Now he's taking his time here. Is he going to resign a backgammon? Or did he just get bored from me taking too much time with that double 3? Yeah, so it looks like Simmons quit while I was taking my time with that double 3. He couldn't take it, he didn't have much patience. And yeah, so he basically resigns a backgammon here. I win 6 points. Let's see the error rates. Okay, another good game here, but I didn't play completely flawless here. I had 1 mistake. So let's go to analysis and check that one out. Oh, it was the double 4. So what was the right move here? Okay, so apparently the 4-ply engine prefers to make this play 0 shots. I didn't like it because I will have a liability here on the 10 point if he rolls a 5 from the bar. But then again, I could just attack him then. It's not an anchor, it's just a single checker. My move here, it leaves a 5-4. Yeah, tough one and pretty close, so no big deal. Let's go have one more game. Okay, we're gonna do the same settings. Actually, let's put it to 2000 now, and let's just wait and see what we can get. Okay, so here we go. A player from Hong Kong, 60 years old, Pseudo Bedu. Okay, and he has got 43,000 coins. Okay, so finally I have a chance to win a good chunk here. Very cool avatar, this one. I think it's a rare avatar with a red ring around it. So let's go, 6-3. The stake is 2,700 galaxy coins. Oh, he hit me there with a fly shot, lucky. 1, 2, 3, and the last one, is this a little bit too loose? I can do this. I'm up in the race, so that tells me I should do this rather than down, but it's probably close between the last 2 fours. Okay, he's gonna make an anchor. Nope. Okay, so I could make this 3 and then play a 6 out with one of these 2 guys, but I think I'm just gonna make the 7 point. Yeah, let's make the 7 point. Very nice landing spot for the rest of my checkers, the 7 point. Okay, 6-5, it's a lot of pips, but it doesn't do anything with it. 4-1, yeah, we have another mutual holding game here. I have a slight advantage here in the race. Oh. A little teaser. Nah, let's just keep the 8 point. It's gonna be handy in the future. Yeah, he's slotting. We're basically playing the same strategy here, both of us. I have a slight racing advantage, so I probably have to be the one who leave the anchor first. But it is a little bit better to have the racing rather than the timing advantage. Okay, even raise. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting, because usually you don't do this when you're outboarded. And I said in the last game that I have 3 scenarios where it's okay to run from an advanced anchor. Either if you can hit, if you roll a big double, or if everything else crunches. So here you can, is this a crunching move? I'm not sure if this counts as a crunching move. Probably not, because the checker here is still in play. If only I had a stronger home board, I could do this, but I don't think I can do it here. Tricky. Is there going to be a better chance in the future to run? I mean, he doesn't have too much flexibility right now. And it does create a very nice and flexible position for me to run. I've made this blunder too many times where I don't follow my rules, so I'm going to follow my rule here. And since this is not a crunching, he recognizes it was difficult. That was nice of him. 2-1, I would have loved to hit here, but now I have 2 blots, so I can't do it. So let's just play it like this. 5-4. Yeah, he starts to bury a checker a little bit. 6-2, not a good roll. Not a great roll. Can't leave shots. Yeah, we're just waiting here, playing a waiting game in this mutual holding game position. I think he should... Okay, he has a couple of moves here. Interesting. He could have also activated this checker here, reactivated it and slotted the 24 point. Or he could have played from the midpoint down to the 8 point. Or 17 point, sorry. But we just roll 5-1, makes the ace. 5-4. That's not a good roll. We have a chance. And all of a sudden, we have a 4-point board. And so does he, which means that we're not outboarded anymore. He has a very high rating, this guy as well. From Hong Kong, he's got some very cool avatars, Dronos and Damaris. Oh, it's a 400,000 Galaxy coin avatar. Really cool. It might be it might be one of the most expensive avatars, actually. Okay, so he breaks the 19 point. That seems wrong. I think that's the wrong priority. Let's see if we can hit it. Nope. That's a really bad shot. This doesn't do anything. I don't want to do that. He has 2 blots right now. I want to exploit it. I guess this move. I mean, what else could we do? That buries checkers. No, I think we just do this. Without burying checkers. Yeah, he's gonna hit and cover. Let's get a 6. Come on. Nope. Okay, he's probably gonna double this, but I think we can still take it. I think he has a double, because if he rolls a 7 or an 8, he can cover the 19 point. And then I'm in trouble. Then I need to roll a 5 really fast. But that's all it takes. I just need to roll a single 5, and then I'm back in the game. So if he decides to double, I think it's a pretty easy take. Okay, and he does. Yeah, I think it's a take, because I can just roll a 5, and he's not even a favorite to covering the 19 point. Here we go. Yeah, he buries. I need to get in. That's a bit annoying. I want to get in as fast as possible here so he doesn't get to play his checkers home safely without leaving shots. Okay. Looks reasonable. Come in. Here we go. Okay, we're going to slot. 6-3. He can play it safe, but I have great chances here. This is a pretty good holding game. If the cube was in the middle, this wouldn't even be a double for him. 3. Do we slide over and save a 6? Or do we just play this one up? And then we're forced to move a 6. But we're not going to bury with the 6 anyway. We have a few more covering numbers here, I think. No, it's a 13 and a 14. We don't. Okay, this one actually does. 4-3, we get our shot. He's going to hit. We have 13 hitters here. 5-1 also hits. Oh, that's the 5-1. It's duplicated though, because it's nice to do this, but let's hit. There we go. Is this too good to double? Because if I close him out, my gammon chance is around 30%, I believe. So there is actually a lot of gammon here, but it's also risky, because if I don't cover it, which I won't 2/3 of the time, then I risk him rolling a 5, and then he's right back in the game. So I think it's too risky here, too volatile to play for too good to double. So I'm gonna redouble, and this is a big pass, because the threat is too great here for me to cover with an ace. Yeah, I think he's right. Let's see if he wants to do a rematch, this guy. He was a fun opponent. Oh, he made a big mistake. He made a big mistake. Not cubes, it was on the checker place. Let's see if he wants to play a rematch. Very strong player though. His Galaxy rating was 2400, so he's probably disappointed with his error rate. And little does he know that we're making a video here for YouTube. But he's certainly a strong player. I think the blunder he did was clearing his 6-point. Okay, he doesn't want to play a rematch, but then instead, let's just go into the analysis mode here. That was my only mistake. Okay, so it was better to make this play. Okay, I did look at it, but decided to go for the 7-point here. Okay, I guess I'm a little bit disconnected with the back checkers. This one has a very nice connectivity going on. Okay, let's look at his mistakes. Actually, let's just review it move for move, because it was quite interesting game. Okay, micro mistake from me here. Okay, it was slightly better to bring down the second builder than my move. Okay, here we got, that's my only mistake. And then we get into this mutual holding game situation. Not much happening. Yeah, we're just basically playing the same strategy here. Oh yeah, the 6-1, that was interesting. That was interesting. Okay, so running was not even in the top 3. So thank God that I followed my own rule. I've made this mistake too many times where I break my own rules and then I get punished by the analysis afterwards. So here, I followed my rule and I made the right play. Very good. Happy about that. 6-2, yeah, that was a good play. 2-1, 5-4. Here he starts burying a little bit, and it's very inefficient. This checker on his 2-point. It has a very low degree of checker utilization. So it's actually slightly better to make this play for some reason. Maybe it's just because it doesn't leave a shot, to be honest. Okay, it's close. 6-2, yeah. 4-1, okay, better play, break the midpoint. Very often the right idea to create flexibility is to break the midpoint. It seems like you don't want to break the rear anchor, because that's your safety, your defense, and you don't want to break priming points in your front position either. So often it's the midpoint that has to go. Okay, here. Oh yeah, this was his mistake, where he broke the 6-point. That was the big blunder. That's why he played a high error rate. He should have preserved his home board and his 6-point and just made this move instead. This is a very big mistake. He chooses to break the 6-point rather than the 20-point. And that's almost always wrong. The priority order is typically from the front is more important and then less important in the back. Okay, and then we just play this game out. He made a good double here, and I guess my take was very easy, very big take, winning 31% and not too many gammons. And then we get into this holding game. Oh, he... okay, this was an oversight from him. He had a much better move here. Tremendous blunder. I didn't even notice it when we were playing. And then I hit, and here I did consider playing on too good to double, but it's a little bit too risky. So you can see I'm winning 21.2%. If I get the closeout, it's like 30% or something like that with 2 men on the midpoint. There's just too much volatility here. He has market gainers. Namely, if I don't cover and he rolls a 5, that's a huge market gainer. Then I probably can't even double. So I chose to double here. It was too risky to play on too good to double, which was correct. And he made a good pass. Yeah, okay guys, let's wrap up this video. We played some good games. Remember to sign up to the Star membership here. Check it out. It has very nice features and more to come in the near future. Especially the blunder database, I think, is a tremendous tool. I use it all the time. When I lay in bed late at night, I just go into a category and I review my mistakes, and that's a really effective way of improving your game. Other than that, remember to download the new app on iOS and Android. And if there's ever anything, you can always text us on Facebook or Instagram, and follow me on Instagram as well. My Instagram is marcolson10. And of course, Backgammon Galaxy, follow them as well. So that's it for now. See you guys. Take care. Bye.